Now I'm going to show you how easy collaboration is in Redliner. Hi, I'm your tour guide, Laura. You'll note that we are starting in my Redliner dashboard. If you've watched the other how-to videos, you know that I created a Redliner workspace, invited Joe to join it, and created a new document titled How-To Tips. You'll see that I placed a comment in the document for all members of the workspace. This comment triggered a notification in the dashboard of every other member of the workspace, as you can see in Joe's What Needs My Attention window. Comments and edits also generate email notifications when members of the workspace do not have their Redliner account open. I'll pretend that I'm Joe and enter the document to review it. I see in the upper right-hand corner that I have one red line to attend to. I move to Laura's comment, read it, and acknowledge it. You'll see that my red line count disappears. However, Laura has asked me to review the document, so let's do just that. I see a sentence in the first bullet that I'd think should be emphasized, so I will highlight it and make the text italic. Next, I want to clarify who will receive emails. Finally, I see a typo in the final bullet that I want to correct. As I've made these edits, you'll note that plus signs have appeared along the left-hand margin. If I click on these, a window appears where I can see the original paragraph. If I'm not sure what I changed, I can click the Compare to Your Text box at the top of the window and immediately see what I changed. Likewise, I can move the second bullet, click the plus sign, and compare it to my text. You can do this for any change you've made to the text. I'm ready to save my changes when I realize I have a question about the document. So I highlight some text and add a comment, which I want to direct to Laura. I have the option of making this comment private, but I don't mind if everyone sees it, so I'll leave the private box unchecked. I also have the option of requiring a response. I'd like her to respond by a specific date, so I will put that in. I add my comment and click OK. Now that I'm done, I save my changes. When I return to my dashboard, I see that there is nothing in the What Needs My Attention window, and I have a green smiley face indicating that I've completed all my red lines. I also have a notice under the What I'm Waiting On window that I have sent a comment to Laura. I'm going to switch identities and become Laura again. When I go to my Redliner dashboard, I see that I have 4 pending red lines in my What Needs My Attention window. If I look in the window itself, I get a brief description of what Joe has done, and I see that he's made some changes and directed a comment to me. I'm anxious to get more info, so I click on How-To Tips to enter the document. Redliner clearly identifies all the current changes, so I don't have to search for them. I see Joe's comment, and I respond to it. Then I move on to review his suggested changes. I compare his first change with my text. I like his suggestion, so I accept his changes. You'll notice now that my original red line count of 4 has gone to 2. Moving on, I check out Joe's next edit. I compare it to my text and decide that I like it better my way. I reject these suggested changes. What's great about Redliner is that your view of the document always remains stable. No one else can change it. Let me show you what I mean. You can see that all of Joe's edits show up in my document as suggested changes, which I can review and either accept or reject. His changes are not automatically incorporated into the text of my document unless I accept them. Only then do they replace my original text. So I never have to worry about the text of my document changing unless I agree to a suggested change, or another member of the workspace publishes a new version of the document. Even then, I can go back to previous versions in the Redliner history, but I'll tell you more about that in the next how-to video. You'll see that my red line count has been replaced with a green smiley face, so my work here is done, and I'm ready to save. I return to my dashboard and see that I have no other red lines to attend to. This gives you an overview of how Redliner facilitates and streamlines the collaboration process.